So the process took a little longer than anticipated. We had this case of Mwenda Mbijiwe. He disappeared 4 years ago today, and some days, I think 4 years, 4 days today. So we had made an application for habeas corpus for the police to produce him, because we have some evidence, anecdotal evidence, that the police are holding somewhere where we don't know. So unfortunately, the judge was not sitting today, Honorable Gimondo. He was engaged in other official duties. So we've been asked to come tomorrow at 9. So our purpose today, since the Mama lives in Meru, we didn't want to keep her here again until tomorrow. We said it is important that she can also express her frustrations, so that we want court orders that have meaning. Because a court order is not just a paper. A court order is a command, and a court orders must be respected. The judiciary is the last pony of the three arms of government. And that's why we are saying we respect judges. Even when you see this controversy going on, we need to treat judges with respect. Because if judges give orders which are not going to be respected because of perceived narratives that people have heard or read in the media, then that will be a disaster to Kenya, because you will see proper disorder. We don't want to go the Somalian way or the Southern Sudan way or the North Sudan. We want to maintain the rule of law and due process, which is very critical. And that's why we are saying we want our courts to be respected, but we also want, when courts give orders, those orders should not be just be paper, but be orders and commands that are respected. So I want Mama Mwenda to greet you and speak to you a few words before we can answer any questions from you.
Nataka kusema kwanza, majina yangu ni Njeni Katweri, mama ya Mwenda Mbijiwe, ambaye na siku ya leo. All I know is that my son is very much alive and with the government. He was taken by the former DCI, Mr. John Kinoti, arrested, taken to National Intelligence, investigated, and he was found he was not guilty of all the allegations that were formed against him. Na ndio sasa, kwa sababu najua Mungu ako mbinguni and there is God in heaven, justice is there to prevail for Mwenda, because we need our courts to be independent. Because when judges are given freedom of justice, they can do justice and marvelous justice in this nation of Kenya. We don't want politicians to involve themselves into this, because we know Mwenda did not went just missing. There were 3 people, prominent people from Meru, who are behind his abduction. He was abducted on his way to Meru. He was coming to visit me. And it hurts kwa mama kukaa miaka 4 na miezi 3 bila kuona kijana yake. He was my firstborn. He was everything to my family. So today I feel very sad. Na nilikuwa naomba tu jaji leo akiniona kotini atoe a honda that will be respected by the government of Kenya for my son to be released. Nimesema he is very much alive. Hajakufa na ninajua mahali hako. Ni vile sitaki kusema. Niliambiwa na the next in command in this nation, na nikaambiwa mahali hako. Sitaki kusema ni wapi. Wanajua, nataka wamtoe. Thank God. I was not expecting this case to be postponed today. For circumstances to the judge, the case will be handed tomorrow at 9 a.m. So naomba Mungu tu aingilie judge, aingilie wakili wetu, asaidie wakili wetu Mr. Odiek and the partners who are very much involved in this case, because unajua kesi ambayo iko na serikali watu wengi especially lawyers wanaiogopa sana. Maana mtu akiingilia unaona anakuwa abducted, anapelekwa, wengine wanauliwa, as if Kenya haina justice. It is very sad indeed. Mungu saidia Kenya. In June on a Saturday 2021 at around 6 p.m. in the evening on his way to Meru. Along Roysambu Highway, Thika Super Highway, on his way to Meru.
The bottom line is and corruption, because it's only through impunity and corruption that somebody can be detained for 4 years without following the due process. And that's why we are emphasizing that the rule of law is very critical in our structure of governance. Without the rule of law, you can only see chaos. So we are praying that late court orders be respected. Let also judges be respected, because some of us have gone too far in terms of freedom of speech. And when we demean some of these judicial officers, it means whatever orders they will give, nobody can respect them. So when we get the disorder like what we are saying Mama has gone through, it is very painful. So we urge our institutions to protect and preserve the rule of law, because that is the only way. We are not going to safeguard it by impunity and yes.
Of my son, some people were sent by their former to come and kill me at home. Not once, not twice.